Hi there, Jen Russell coming to you with another round of tips for helping you to move and feel better in your body. If you have watched any of the other videos I have created thus far, you will start to see certain ideas and patterns getting repeated over and over again with regards to ideal positioning or alignment to optimize your breathing mechanics to help you create and maintain a stronger, more stable core system. The idea is for these concepts, this way of moving and breathing, to become your default, no matter what task you're asking your body to do, whether you are swinging a golf club or loading the dishwasher. I will be posting an article that just came out that a client sent to me, thank you so much, that further indicates all of the ways and all of the different systems that interact and are helped by optimizing our breathing patterns, from our lymphatic to our digestive to our circulatory. So this is not hippy dippy Zen stuff. Not that there's anything wrong with hippy dippy Zen stuff, I love it. But this is science. There is science behind why the way we breathe and stabilize our spine impacts our whole health. So what I want to offer today is a tag along to the last video I did, which was to do with neck and shoulder tension. What I want to do is give you some at-home ideas for self-release or self-massage or movement patterns that might help you be able to get over some of the roadblocks that I see most commonly when people are starting to work on this way of breathing and moving. In this video, I'm going to go over a self-release if you're a person who struggles with that long neck, chin back cue that I give. You may be someone who lives with kind of chronic tension headaches, chronic upper shoulder tightness. So I'm going to go through that in a minute. I'm going to have separate videos that are going to go over some ideas if you are struggling with any of the other positioning cues. So if you remember, those are chest wide. A person who might struggle with that, if you're a person who constantly has that shrugged forward posture, or you feel tightness in your chest and your shoulders here, you might benefit from the pec minor release video. The next cue of ribs down, you may be somebody who struggles with chronic tension or perceived tightness right below the shoulder blades, that mid-back area. Or when I give the cue of ribs down, you may be someone who the moment I say that and you try it, your shoulders want to go with you. You have no idea how to conceptualize even pulling the ribs down. You may be someone who would benefit from the thoracic mobility video. Lastly, the cue of hips relatively even. If you're someone who struggles with chronic low back tightness or tension, or perhaps you've had someone tell you that you struggle with an anterior pelvic tilt, you might benefit from the prone or crocodile breathing video. So I'm going to separate those into their own videos, but right now I'm going to go through if you are someone who struggles with keeping a long neck, chin back, keeping those ears over shoulders. So some people will use two balls at a time. I'm going to use one tennis ball. What we're going to be working on is trying to do a little gentle release of what are called your suboccipitals. So when you try and bring your chin back or try and have good posture with your head, and you might feel back here that it's like a block of cement, you might be a person who is struggling with overactive suboccipital muscles. So we're just going to do a gentle release on that. So in order to do that, what you want to do is, I generally recommend starting with a soft ball, not a lacrosse ball or a golf ball. You want to be gentle with this tissue. We're not looking to beat ourselves up. We're looking to just down-regulate some tension. So where you're looking to put this ball is if you come to the back of your skull, you'll find there's a little dip. There's a bone there, and you're going to come right under it, about right through here. If you have the shoulder mobility, you're going to actually bring your hands back behind you to help guide and put more pressure into that ball. And all you want to do, so I'm going to do it on this left side, and I like to do one side at a time so you can really focus, because what you're looking for is a nice cranky, I call it like a juicy cranky spot. And you just want to hang on it for a few seconds, just long enough you can nod your head, and that will create, you're going to put your feet on the floor, that'll support your back a little bit. You're going to just nod your head, find a spot, and just hang with it. You don't have to hang for too long, but the idea is for you to just hang long enough that you feel that tension
drop a little bit. We don't need it to be perfect. Once that happens, you can move on to another spot. You need to do that for a minute or two, switch to the other side, do the same thing.
And a perfect follow-up to that. So now that you've released something that is overworking potentially, we now want to activate what's underworking, which for a lot of us are the deep muscles called your longus colli in here. And a really wonderful way to do that is to practice that supine 90-90 breathing that I've gone through in the other videos. Get yourself into that supine 90-90 position and just work on gently pulling that chin back, and then work on optimizing your breathing. So again, you're gonna have to reference back to that supine 90-90 video to go over the breathing. But I hope that this was helpful for a very gentle way that you can help your body do its job better. So check out the other videos. If any of those other roadblocks sound like you, feel free to check out the other videos with some other ideas and strategies on how you might be able to help yourself have a more strong, stable foundation, which is through breathing first. So take care and hope you're all doing okay.